Have you ever wondered if someone in your life might have deeper feelings for you than they're letting on? Maybe it's that coworker who always seems to find reasons to chat with you by the coffee machine, or perhaps that friend who remembers the smallest details about things you've mentioned in passing. The truth is, not everyone wears their heart on their sleeve. Some people are naturally more reserved, while others might be hesitant to express their admiration because they're unsure how you feel, worried about ruining a friendship, or simply too shy to make the first move. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of those mysterious behaviors that might have been flying right over your head. Sign number 1, they remember everything you say. One of the most beautiful signs of secret admiration is when someone treats your words like they're precious gems worth collecting and treasuring. Think about it. In our busy, distracted world, most people are thinking about what they're going to say next while you're still talking. But when someone truly admires you, they hang on to your every word. They remember that you mentioned loving vanilla lattes over caramel ones, that you're nervous about an upcoming presentation, or that your sister just got engaged. This isn't just good listening. This is intentional, caring attention. They're building a mental catalog of who you are, what matters to you, and what makes you tick. When someone brings up something you mentioned weeks ago in casual conversation, it's because you've been occupying space in their thoughts. You might notice they ask follow-up questions about things you've shared, or they surprise you by remembering details that even close friends might forget. This level of attention isn't accidental. It's admiration in action. Sign number 2, they find excuses to be around you. Watch for the person who somehow always ends up in your orbit, even when there's no obvious reason for them to be there. Maybe they take the long way to the bathroom that happens to pass by your desk. Perhaps they suddenly develop an interest in the same hobby you mentioned loving, or they start showing up to events they never attended before. Coincidentally, the same ones you frequent. This isn't stalking behavior we're talking about. It's those sweet, innocent moments when someone creates opportunities to share space with you. They might volunteer for the same committee you're on, suggest group hangouts when they know you'll be there, or find reasons to extend conversations that could have ended naturally. The key here is frequency and consistency. 1 or 2 coincidences don't mean much, but when someone consistently finds ways to be in your general vicinity, they're likely hoping for more opportunities to connect with you and enjoy your presence. Sign number 3, their body language opens up around you. Our bodies often reveal what our words won't, and this is especially true when it comes to admiration. When someone secretly admires you, their body language becomes an open book. They face you directly during conversations, maintain comfortable eye contact, and their posture naturally opens up. No crossed arms or turned away shoulders. They might lean in slightly when you're talking, unconsciously mirroring your movements, or find subtle reasons for brief, appropriate physical contact. Watch for the person who lights up when they see you approaching. Their face genuinely brightens, they straighten up a bit, and they give you their full attention. You might catch them stealing glances when they think you're not looking, or notice that they seem more animated and expressive when you're around. These aren't necessarily romantic gestures. They're signs of genuine appreciation and enjoyment of your company. Their body is saying what their words might not be ready to express. I value you, I enjoy being near you, and you make me feel good. Sign number 4, they go out of their way to help you. One of the most consistent signs of secret admiration is when someone becomes your unofficial problem solver and support system. This person seems to have a radar for when you need help, and they show up without being asked. They offer to help you move, bring you soup when you're sick, or stay late to help you finish a project. They remember that you're stressed about something and check in to see how it's going. But here's the key difference. They don't do this for everyone. You might notice that while they're generally nice to others, they go the extra mile for you. They prioritize your needs, offer assistance before you even realize you need it, and genuinely seem to care about making your life easier. This behavior comes from a place of genuine care and the desire to be valuable in your life. When someone admires you, making you happy becomes a source of joy for them. They want to be your hero, even in small, everyday ways. Sign number 5, they're genuinely interested in your opinions and thoughts. In a world where everyone seems to be waiting for their turn to talk, finding someone who genuinely wants to hear your thoughts is refreshing. It's often a sign of deep admiration. This person doesn't just ask you questions. They ask thoughtful questions. They want to know what you think about current events, how you approach problems, what your dreams are, and what your perspective is on things that matter. They're not just making conversation. They're genuinely curious about the workings of your mind. You'll notice they remember your opinions and might even reference them later in other conversations. Remember when you said that thing about becomes a common phrase. They value your insights and often seek your advice, even on matters where they might have their own strong opinions. This intellectual admiration often runs deeper than surface-level attraction. It suggests they admire not just who you are, but how you think, and they find your mind genuinely fascinating. Sign number 6. They remember and celebrate your wins. Pay attention to who celebrates your victories with you. This reveals who truly admires and supports you. When you get a promotion, finish a challenging project, or achieve something you've been working toward, this person is often among the first to congratulate you, but it goes beyond just saying congratulations. They remember what you were working toward, they understand why it mattered to you, and their excitement feels genuine and personal. They might surprise you with a small celebration, send you an encouraging text before a big presentation, or simply express how proud they are of your accomplishments. This isn't jealousy or competition. It's pure admiration and joy for your success. Someone who secretly admires you wants to see you thrive. Your happiness becomes their happiness, and your achievements feel like shared victories. They're building a mental highlight reel of all the amazing things you do, and they genuinely want to be part of your success story. Sign number 7. They mirror your energy and communication style. Mirroring is one of the most unconscious signs of admiration and connection. When someone admires you, they naturally start to match your communication style and energy levels. If you're an animated talker, they become more expressive around you. If you tend to be calm and thoughtful, they might slow down their usual rapid-fire conversation style. This isn't calculated mimicry. It's the natural human tendency to harmonize with people we admire and feel connected to. They might start using similar phrases you use, develop an appreciation for your favorite type of humor, or even unconsciously adopt some of your mannerisms. You might notice they text in a similar style to yours, or they seem to get your communication preferences without you having to explain them. This mirroring creates a sense of harmony and understanding that makes interactions feel natural and comfortable. Sign number 8. They show up consistently. Consistency is one of the most underrated signs of genuine admiration. This person doesn't just appear when it's convenient or when they need something from you. They show up regularly, reliably, and with genuine interest in maintaining a connection with you. They initiate conversations, make plans, and follow through on commitments. You can count on them to be present in your life in both big and small moments. They don't disappear for weeks and then suddenly reappear when they're bored. Instead, they maintain a steady, reliable presence that you can depend on. This consistency comes from genuine care and admiration. When someone values you, they prioritize maintaining that connection. They don't want to risk losing touch or having you forget about them, so they make sure to be a regular part of your world. Sign number 9. They defend and support you when you're not around. Perhaps one of the most telling signs of secret admiration is what someone says about you when you're not there to hear it. This person becomes your unofficial advocate. When others criticize you or speak negatively, they step up to defend your character and actions. They speak positively about your achievements, your character, and your contributions, even when there's no benefit to themselves. You might hear from mutual friends that this person frequently mentions you in positive ways, shares your accomplishments with others, or simply refuses to participate in negative conversations about you. They're building and protecting your reputation because they genuinely believe in your worth. This behavior reveals deep respect and admiration. It shows they're not just being nice to your face, they truly believe in who you are as a person, and they're willing to stand behind that belief, even when you're not around to appreciate it. What this all means now. Before you start analyzing every interaction you've had this week, remember that these signs are most meaningful when they appear together, consistently, over time. One isolated behavior doesn't necessarily mean anything, but a pattern of several of these signs might indicate that someone holds you in higher regard than they're expressing directly. It's also important to remember that admiration comes in many forms. These signs could indicate romantic interest, but they could also signal deep friendship, professional respect, or genuine appreciation for who you are as a person. The context of your relationship and the combination of signs will help you better understand what type of admiration might be at play. The beautiful thing about recognizing these signs is that it can help you appreciate the people in your life who truly value you, even if they're not shouting it from the rooftops. Sometimes the quietest admirers are the most genuine ones. Whether someone's admiration is romantic, platonic, or professional, being appreciated and valued is one of life's greatest gifts. These subtle signs remind us that we impact others in ways we might not even realize, and that human connections often run deeper than surface-level interactions suggest. So, as you go through your week, pay attention to the people around you. You might be surprised to discover who's been quietly appreciating you all along. And remember, you probably have secret admirers who see wonderful qualities in you that you might not even recognize in yourself. Have you noticed any of these signs in your own life? Or maybe you've realized you display some of these behaviors towards someone you admire? Drop a comment below and share your experiences. I'd love to hear your stories about the subtle ways we show appreciation for each other. And if this video helped you recognize some previously overlooked signs of admiration in your life, consider subscribing for more insights into the fascinating world of human relationships and psychology. Remember that you're more appreciated than you probably realize, and that's a pretty wonderful thing.